Hi, I'm Carl. I'm a small church pastor. And in today's short how-to video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your own Zoom video chat account. You may have been on Zoom meetings already, but maybe you were invited by somebody else and you haven't set up your own. There are some real advantages to setting up your own, including being able to invite other people and being able to be in control of certain things because you're the moderator of it that you can't get when you're simply a guest. Now, you don't need to have an account if you want to be invited. It's one of the advantages of Zoom. But if you want to be the initiator of any meetings, you've got to have an account. You may not have done so because you think it's difficult. It's really not. And I'm going to show you how simple it is by actually setting up an account right now on the live computer screen that you're seeing. So first thing you want to do is go to a search engine, put in Zoom meetings. Don't just put in Zoom because other products have that in their name. If you put Zoom meetings in, then you're going to be sure to get what you want. Zoom meetings, zoom.us. If you're in a different country, you'll have a different suffix. So don't worry about that. You're going to go over here to sign up. It's free. Click there. First thing that it asks you for some reason, is your birth date. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. It says the data won't even be stored. I'm just going to put in a random birth date. Let's not make them think I'm 120 years old. Let's put in a random birth date right there to continue. Then it asks for your email address. So decide in advance which email address you want to have associated with this, because that's where you'll get all of your notifications and so on from there. Sign up. And then it's going to send a confirmation account to that email address so that they know it's you and so that they're connecting it directly to that address. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to refresh my inbox. I've got it minimized here, so I'm preserving the security of the other people who've emailed me here. As you take a moment here to refresh that, I should have a Zoom come up real soon. It happens pretty quickly usually. There we go. Please activate. Bring it up a little larger, and we're going to go in there. And because it's minimized, I got to search and find it a little bit. If you've got a full page on your email like you will, because nobody else will be looking in, it'll be easy to find. There is the button we're looking for, activate account. And then when it comes up, the first thing it's going to ask you to do is for some personal information. So your name, and then a password. Have a password set up in advance. Have it written down elsewhere so you don't forget it. That's always my challenge, is I've got to remember what was that password that I put in there. And because I'm talking, I forgot what I was going to do. There we go. Password in once. Password in a second time. Continue. Now it's going to ask you if you've got team members that you want to also be able to initiate and have control of this account. So if you've got staff members, family members, others who are part of your team, before you start to set up, make sure you have their email addresses ready. Make sure you ask if they want to be on that as well. And this is where you would put their names in. Since we're doing this simply today, we won't be adding other team members now. So I'm just going to tell them I'm not a robot, and I'm going to skip this step. All right. Now, this is it. I now have this Zoom account set up. I can now use Zoom in any way I want. There's a bunch of tools that I won't go through today, but this is your URL. First thing you want to do is copy and paste that URL to somewhere where you save those kinds of things. You don't need to go into your Zoom account. You don't need to register with Zoom every time. You just take that URL, you put it in an email, and you send it to whoever you want to be a part of that meeting. There are other ways that you can invite them as you go through Zoom to make things smoother or easier or cleaner. Set it up with a calendar. We'll go over those maybe in some future tutorials. But as of this tutorial, you are now done. You now have a Zoom account. It's that easy. It's that simple. And now you can call your own video conferences. I hope this works well for you too.